call your next witness.
Okay, we'll call Deborah Ryan. Stand. And please watch your step, and if you step up to the witness stand. Remain standing, raise your right hand, face forward.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated. Please state and spell your first and last name for the record.
Debbie, Debbie, Ryan, Ryan.
Thank you. May I proceed? Thank you. Ms. Ryan, if you could, do you know someone by the name of Jeff Garrett?
I do.
Okay. What was your relationship to him? How'd you know Jeff?
Neighbors, or he lives right across the street from me for 27 or 28 years.
All right. What was the street that you and Jeff lived on?
Bronze Circle.
Okay. Do you know a couple by the name of Roy and Holly Bailey?
I do.
And how do you know Roy and Holly?
Been our neighbors since we've lived there for 33 years, right beside us.
Okay. So I want to show you what's been already admitted to stage 2. You look at that monitor over the, well, you can look at the monitor even just to your right, that
okay.
helps. Or you can look at the big one behind
No,
you.
this is better.
Is that better? Okay. Do you recognize what you're looking at there?
Yes.
Whose house is that?
Jeff's.
All right. So I just want to orient the jury for a minute. So Jeff lives there. Where do the Baileys live in relation to Jeff?
Straight across the street.
Okay. Is that in a cul-de-sac?
We're in a cul-de-sac.
All right. And if we're at the Bailey's house, all right, if we're in the Bailey's house, do you live to the left of the Bailey's house, or you live to the right?
To the right.
Okay, so you live right next door to the right, so you're also facing Jeff?
Yes.
All right, so I want to turn your attention to September 2nd of 2022. On that day, do you notice something in relation to Jeff's home that catches your attention?
I did. The garage door was open.
Okay, why did that, of all things, catch your attention?
Because unless he's outside, was working on the lawn or something, it was always closed.
Okay, so
It's always closed.
so you look over, garage is open, but Jeff's not there.
I didn't notice him, no.
Okay, was his car there?
Yes.
All right. So around what time do you remember roughly?
I'm gonna say 11:30, 12.
Okay, sometime in the afternoon, right, or
Yes.
midday. Yeah. So do you do anything at that point, or do you just kind of go about your business?
I didn't. I thought maybe he was working on the side of the house or something. I was getting lunch. I work remote. Went back to work.
So you go back to work. A little later in the day, is that garage door still open?
It is.
Do you notice it at that point? Are you concerned at that point?
I was a little because I wondered why it was still open. I left to go get groceries, so I walked over and knocked on the front door, rang the doorbell.
And so when you knocked on the door, did you notice anything? Did you notice like any signs of like someone breaking in or anything like that?
No, I did not.
So you knock on the door, get an answer?
No, I didn't.
Ring the doorbell, get an answer?
No, I didn't.
All right, so what do you do at that point?
Walked back and went and got groceries. I thought maybe he was showering. I don't know. I just walked back to the house.
All right, so you go about your day. Let's take at some point in the evening, do you kind of notice or check on the door or see what's going on?
We did, my husband came home, we went to get something to eat, it was still open. When we came back, it was still open, so I called Roy and Holly to see if they knew, where he was at. It was unusual.
When you spoke with them, did they share a similar concern as you
did.
did? Okay,
Yes.
so what do you decide to do at that point?
We walked over, Roy pulled the cord in the garage so that the door would go down. At least we knew it was shut. We thought maybe, I don't know, he'd left on vacation or something and the door opened.
Okay, do you hear from Jeff that night at all?
No.
All right, so let's get to the following morning. Let's talk about September 3rd. That morning, what are you doing that day, or what were you planning on doing?
We left for a ball game.
Okay.
We were at the ball game, and I'm not sure what time it was. I'll say 9:30 or so. I don't know. It was in the morning. We'd just gotten to the game, and I got a call from Holly. Very.
Tell me, before we get into what she said,
Oh,
what
okay,
is
sorry.
what is her demeanor like? When you get on the phone, how does she sound?
I can't even understand her. She's screaming, crying.
Okay. And what does she tell you?
That Jeff's dead.
Okay.
Roy had found him. So we left immediately and went home.
Okay. When you get home, when you pull up through Braun Circle, what do you see?
There are already cops starting to be there, but it wasn't closed off yet, so we were able to go into our house.
Okay, so you're able to make it to your home.
Mhm.
Do you watch from your home? Do you come outside and just kind of watch as things unfold? What do you remember?
We're outside
Okay.
watching.
Does it, I mean, I know you're not a police officer,
No.
but does everything seem kind of, normal for the most part? Does anything look out of the ordinary as police or paramedics or people are responding to the scene?
No, I mean, I don't know how
Okay.
to word, yeah, no,
Nothing stood out to you?
no,
Okay. And you stay out there for a while and watch?
yes.
Okay. And nothing, during the whole time you're out there, nothing catches your attention as being out of the ordinary?
No.
Okay. Did the police eventually speak to you at some point?
Came by, yeah,
Was it that day?
yeah.
And where did you give your interview at?
They were just right in front of the house. They were asking a couple questions, but they still were not really saying anything, obviously. They were trying to figure out what's going on.
And you in general just relayed kind
Yep.
of some of the things you just shared with us
No,
today?
yeah, that we didn't, yeah, didn't know.
All right, well, listen, thank you so much. No further questions.
Think,
Cross-examination?
Just briefly, thank you, Ms. Ryan. When you were interviewed, was it by patrol officers, detectives?
it wasn't really an interview. They were just kind of in the neighborhood, going around, trying to calm people, I think, more than anything. They weren't asking a lot of questions.
Okay, but you did come in contact with officers. Were they uniformed?
Yes,
Okay. Are you aware if they recorded your conversation with them?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
Any redirect?
Oh, no, you're on.
Okay, thank you very much for your testimony here today. You may step down, you are excused.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.